What is it? Happy holidays. Happy holidays to everybody out there. Christmas is almost here. Unbelievable. 2 days away. 2 days away from Christmas. So I hope you've been a good boy, good girl, something. So Santa Claus will come and visit and give you your present. That's right. That's right. So I'm getting down to my last CGC unboxing for 2025. We're going to find out what we got. But before we do, let's get into my shout outs. I always got to give my shout outs, man. So, Express Compo Press and Services, guys. Use the word code 10. You'll find them on Instagram, X3PVP. Email them, expresscbp.com, guys. You can find them on the website at expresscbp.com. He can submit your books to CGC, CBCS, either one, whatever you prefer for clean presses. Tell them the cat has sent you, but don't forget to use the word code 10. Get that 10% off. Where else can you get 10% off? Right here, man. The geekyswatshot.com, guys, man. You can get the cool New York Warriors merchandise or Lord of the Long Box merchandise. But you type in the NY Warriors and you receive 10% off, not on that, but the whole entire site. So definitely go check them out. What can you get also 10% off? Right here, wholesalecollectibles.com, guys. Go to the website. When you're about to check out, type in BLC646 and you'll receive 10% off your order. What can I say about my man Spidey Power Tumblers, man? Custom made power. Oh my God, Spidey we're trying to get him to 550 subs, guys, and we're not there yet. Another year has gone by, and we need to get him to that 550 because the main goal is trying to get him to that 1K, guys. 1K. Come on, guys. The link is below. Go sub him up. So we can do some free giveaways. It's always a lot of fun. People get some great stuff. So I hope everybody's doing well. So first person I see here with GT Comics all the way up in Canada. What is going on? Did you guys get any snow lately? Here in PA, we got some snow this morning. They canceled the schools. They figured it was going to be a big storm, but basically it was about maybe, I don't know, about 5 inches of snow. Not much, 3 to 5. Just shoveling type snow, and pretty much that's about it. But they saying there's more snow coming, so it's on and off. So it is what it is. Today is my last day. I'll be going back to work tomorrow. That's right. I'll be working Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, and the rest of the week I'll be home for the weekend. Though be home for the weekend. So hope everybody's doing well. So yeah, today CGC. This is my last boxing for the year. These books were pressed by Erod 212. So hopefully we get the grades, that we're expecting. Hopefully we get some prices on the old information. Like I said, most of the time that we send in the books to CGC, you got to take pictures of your books. You got to record stuff like that. Because when you send your books in and they send them back to you and they tell you, well, there's a stain or there's a rip or there's something on the book. And you say, well, that wasn't on there before. So you got to have proof to saying when you send it in, it didn't have it, and hopefully they send you back your book. And GT Comics is saying hi, thumbs up going on here. My man Tony, Merry Christmas, BLC. Merry Christmas to you and everybody there. Nice to have you here. So again, guys, also, I will be doing my last auction of the year this coming Saturday. Yeah. So going to be doing some slab sales. I will probably have some people joining me Saturday. Everything so far that I'm doing is all last of the year. New Year's coming around, starting off the next new year, right? I will be in New Orleans next month in January. I'll be down south at New Orleans Fan Expo for the first time. That's going to be interesting and fun. I never know what I'm going to get. Never been there. I'm taking a plane, so that should be a lot of fun. Hopefully the weather doesn't mess up my plans. So hope everybody's doing good. So again, guys, we're gonna go through some slabs I got, and gonna go through the video of when they were pressed, what grades I think, price wise. So if you guys don't know, I always like to say this all the time, that when I buy books at cons, shows, I try not to buy the books on the back shelf, on the wall, I should say, because the fact is the books that are on the back, they usually price higher. They always tell you they're a better grade. You should, if you're gonna pay a book that says $100 and it should come back like a 9.2, and then you pay $100, you send it in, even though you get it pressed and everything, it comes back like an 8.0 or an 8.5. You're like you spend money for nothing. We got Kenneth Birds in the house. How's everyone here tonight? And for Virginia, everything's good. Yeah, so a lot of times you'll find books in the long boxes in front of you, long boxes that um you'll find some of the same books sometimes in the long boxes that would be on the wall, but he probably doesn't have any space because they always put the bigger books on the wall. And you might find the book in there, for less money. So I'd rather pay less and get it pressed and sent in, and then hopefully come back a higher grade. So the money you dished out, your grade should go up, not down. So you make your money. You make your money. So that's the way I see it. And sometimes a hit or miss. Sometimes you just shorter your grade. Everybody knows. For me, when I try to get older books, I try to get my price range, and that's usually around the 7 or 7.5. So if any of the books come higher than that or the same grade, then you paid what you paid for. If it came back higher, then you're ahead of the game. But then if it comes out less, a lower grade, then you lose out. But I'd rather do it that way because I'd rather pay for what I get for, or high grade, and then use that to get a higher graded book. So we're gonna go into to see what it came in. Give me 1 second. Hope everybody's doing well. Hit the like button if you may. So I got the box down here, and we're gonna go through what we have. And first book up is going to be Amazing Spider-Man. Look, you can see Quicksilver on the outside. This is from 1969. Quicksilver appearance, as you can see on the book. All right. It is looks like pretty decent looking book. Okay. I also have a video when I got him back from Erod 212. And let me see. Okay, hold on. I gotta share the screen. Hope everybody's doing well. Let's share the screen here. And all right, let me go back there. All right, you guys can see the book. Oh, wait a minute. That's not the book. That's a different book. That's later on. $50. But again, I didn't pay 50. I believe I got this one at a con. I think I got this one off Amazing Murfinade, I believe. So I picked that up. He had some great Amazing Spider-Man books. All right, so I didn't say what grade it was. As you can see, the price was $50 I paid for this book. I paid 50. So I don't know if nice. Thank you so much, Tony. It looks good. I'll show you guys the back. I mean, it looks pretty decent, To me, it looks like it should come back a 7.7. But again, this is gonna be tough because it's black. Just checking the spine. So what do you guys think? You guys could type in, did I get the 7, the 7.5? You think it's lower? Think it's higher? Take a guess. Just type a number in there. What do you think it is? For $50 for an Amazing Spider-Man. Well, technically that was the price tag. It was for $50. Of course, I got it probably less than that. But this book is from 1969, guys. So this book is over 50 years old. So, It's getting tougher. All right, so give me 1 second. All right, so gonna get a drum roll. Oh, okay. Not the grade we were looking for. Not the grade we were looking for. 7.5. No, didn't even make the 7. Off white to white pages, a 6.0. We got Southern Comic Geek. Yeah, damn, I said the same thing. So Southern Comic Geek is in the house. So I'll be seeing Southern Comic Geek next month in New Orleans. Can't wait. But yeah, I don't know why this is a 6.0. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, to me, this does not look like a 6. This one should. Yeah, I don't even see a spine tick, a dog ear, or anything. I mean, saying Merry Christmas. Yeah, I mean, I just don't see it. I mean, to me, this is at least a 7, man. At least a 7. I'm just wondering. Let me see what. All right, let's see. It says here that it has a crease on the right top of front cover. A crease on the front cover, right hand side. A stain on the right top of back cover. Back cover, a stain. I'm guessing this side. And then a stain on the left bottom back cover. Okay. Okay, so they're saying there's a crease on the right-hand side. The right-hand side is over here. They're saying there's a crease there. I'm looking, I don't see a crease. I don't see a crease. Then they say that in the back, on the right-hand side, there's a stain. So that would put it here. They're saying there's a stain here, and then they're saying there's a stain on the bottom back left cover. So they're saying there's a stain here, and a crease here. I just don't see it. So I'm saving up for Heroes Con for next year. Oh, great, Tony. You're saving up the Heroes Con for the year. I can't go. That's nice. That's nice. Next year I can do Heroes Con. So this is what they say about this book. So I don't see a crease. Staining, maybe a very light staining, and then a staining on the bottom. Okay, that's what they wrote down. I don't see it. I think they're wrong. I just don't see it. Need a war chest. So I don't know. I think they're wrong on this one. Yeah. So no. Like I said, 2 stainings in the back. I don't see it in a crease. No. I think they just this one. I think they're wrong. I don't see it. I was talking about Heroes with Barb on the sale show. Not even a crease. You see it? No. I mean, according to it says there's a crease on the right front cover. Right front cover is this side here. This is the right front cover. I put it on a light. A crease should, it should be a line or something indent. I don't see anything. I don't see anything. And they're saying there's a stain here. Let me see. They're saying this is the right. So then this is the right. So it should be staining. I see a little something here, and then they saying there's a stain down here, down at the bottom. I don't see it. I just don't see it. I think they dropped the ball on this one. Hero's definitely my overall favorite with all that there people commenting. Yeah, I'm missing out. I can't do Heroes next year. It doesn't fit my schedule. I did Heroes 4 years in a row. That was my longest streak, and I gotta break it. All right, so not doing good in the first one. All right, moving on to the second. All right, this is the book you saw earlier that was showing. This is even older than the other one. This is from 1968, guys. 1968, first appearance of the Grim Reaper, Eric Williams. Black Panther joins the Avengers. Issue 52. Very bright yellow cover. All right. So again, don't be a quitter, BLC priorities. Listen, I would, that's one of my favorite shows. I would definitely would go if I can, but I can't. Yeah, it was my favorite last year. Talk to Barb, and what to do is to go back again. Had a blast. Those two guys. Yeah, I mean, listen, I'm going to a lot of cons this year. Don't get me wrong, according to my schedule. So last year I did go to some cons that I've never been to, and this coming year I'm going to cons that I haven't been to. So I have to like go to different cons. So it's still having a great time. So let me go into the video and see what we can find about this book. Because it has the sticker from the store on and the price tag. So I picked up Avengers number 52. That's the price tag right there. It was $75. I really don't pay a lot for books, but in this case, I did. For one, I don't have this issue number because I'm trying to fill in my Avengers run, and it was a decent copy. So you know what? I said to myself, "Look at that, he got one too." I paid a little bit more. Of course, I got a deal at the store. The funny thing is about buying this book that day at Jigs, we found that there was a Charlotte con the next day, which was a Sunday. This was a Saturday, and we ended up going to that con buying more stuff. So, all right. So I did a video on that on one of my haul videos. It would be first time at Charlotte Con. It's probably been a while, a long time ago that I did it, and I'm just getting these pressed and back. So issue 52. So again, guys, any of these older ones, 775, The Amazing Spider-Man, The Avengers. All right. Again, so there you go, guys. Like I said before, so even in this one, I did say that it was a 775 that I get for. So this one was not at a con. This was actually a comic book store in North Carolina. These are the guys that run Heroes Con. They have a store. So me and Jigs I was in North Carolina, hung out with Jigs. We actually went to the store. Pretty nice store, pretty decent. Like I said, I did a video. You should see some of the store video in it. Yeah, it was my favorite last year. Talked about, I think I said that last two guys. 21 show is not going to, but probably be going to 10 others. Yeah, well, I'll be busy. And a lot of times now, if you guys don't know, a lot of times that I go to these shows, I'll be working. So it's like working and having fun at the same time. But there's some shows that I go to that I'm not working. So it's fun. So again, guys, here's the book. You saw the price tag. It was $75 was the price tag. This was from a comic book store. What was it? Heroes, something like that. Heroes, forgot the name. Oh, Heroes Aren't Hard to Find. That was the name of the LCS. So what do you guys think? Do you guys think this beautiful looking book made the 7.5? What do you guys think? Just type in the number. What do you guys think? It's beautiful. I paid 75 bucks for it. Well, I mean the price tag once again. Um, so let me know what you guys think. Type in that number, and we're gonna do a drum roll. Here we go. Okay, okay. Let's see. Go back to the comment. Tony went down to 6-0 this time, and this time it was not a 6-0. Hasn't stopped snowing here since mid. Wow, it just snowed again here today. GT just snowed here. So yeah, 8-0. Off white to white pages. Price tag was 75. So I did get my 7 higher. I got my 8-0. Wondering why it was an 8-0. Let's find out why this was an 8-0. Okay, the only thing that this one was spine stress line. That was it. I get that a lot. I get that plenty. So 8-0, great grade. Again, this one was from a store. I didn't have this book. Again, I'm happy with a 7.75. I got an 8-0. So that's a win. So I mean, you know, I'll take that. I'll take that. What do you guys think? Good? Like it? Mid. Whole book. Yep. Nice grade. Yeah. So okay. One and one. You know, okay. I'll take that. Remember, all these books were pressed. But here's the problem, guys. Here's the problem. You send them to get pressed. He sends it back to me. I pack it up and I send it back to CGC. Then it sits there for who knows how long. And then they ship it back to me. So, you know, does the press holes during all that time? Or sometimes if you don't press it enough, that it goes back to normal, you know. What is up, Jimmy? What's going on, man? Happy holidays. Merry Christmas to you. So 1 and 1, guys. 1 and 1. All right, let's continuing on. Let's see what we got. All right, another Avengers book. All right, this is issue 53 from 1968. X-Men versus Avengers, Magneto and Toad appearance. Story continues from X-Men 45. All right. As you can see, this is like mostly an all white cover. And you know how white can get dirty, you know. Classic cover of the X-Men. All right. Everybody's going after each other there. All right. Let's see. Hey, what did I miss? You know what? I forgot to put the link in the thing just in case if anybody join me. Give me 1 second. If anybody would like to come on and hang out and talk about books and stuff like that, give me 1 second. All right, it is now pinned. All right. So let me share the screen and let's see what we can find about this book. Took these Avengers because I need the numbers that I don't have. So continue on with Avengers 53. The next one, it was an $85 price tag. And look at this beautiful white looking cover book. Nice looking Mylar. I mean, Avengers, I can't go wrong. Just to find decent copies, man. Let me tell you, it is so difficult. Everybody has these in their personal PC. All right. And if you do find these in decent copies, they're on the wall and they go for a lot of money. So, all right. So there you go, guys. This one I actually paid a little bit more than the other one. This was 85. Might join in if you're a bit busy anymore. No problem, no problem, no problem. So this was an $85 book. Now, guys, I really rarely ever spend um that amount on books, but again, books were in decent shape, and I don't have these are all books that I need that I don't need because I'm trying to fill in the run. So I knocked off two things with one. So I did get an 8 on one book already, so that turned out great. So did I? Well, this was $10 more than again. I did a cash deal for the books. I didn't pay what the 85 was. So what do you guys think? Do you guys think I did the 7075 here? The other one was an 80. Okay. So did this one come back like an 80 like the other one? Or, you know, did I spend my, 85 bucks correct? What do you guys think? Put your numbers in there. I'll give you a better look. I'm telling you, this is an all white uh book. Looks really, really nice. So we're gonna find out with the drum roll. Here we go. What? Whoa. Okay. Don't forget about the 80. 90 off white to white pages. There you go. I told you the book looks really, really nice. And again, this is a white cover book. To get a 90 on this, that's crazy. So I think I did very well on the last two. Uh, awesome, great, thank you. You said an 8.5. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Uh, so sometimes it does benefit you to hit the LCS at a different state, pay a little more for a book you don't have, and you take a close look at it, and you're paying a little more, and you're getting a higher grade than you're expecting. So again, all these books are under $100 that I paid for. So I got an 8.0 and I got a 9.0. So this is definitely a home run on this. I mean, that's crazy. But I think with this price in this book, I think it was a steal. Congratulations. Seems like an 8.0 would be up for sale soon. No, the 8.0, is was the other issue that I got, the other book, which I don't have. All these Avengers I don't have, these all filling. So I got the 8.0 and I got the 9.0 on this issue. This is 53. I think the other one was 52. This is on sale on Saturday. No. 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 This I didn't have this book. This is, like I said, filling the Avengers runs. I'm trying to do the impossible, trying to do, the Avengers Volume 1 from 1 to like the last issue. So I'm working, you know, down. So I needed this. All these Avengers were from the store, from the same store. Hey, if you need a little help, I'm willing to hang out. Yeah. All right, let's moving on. Give me a second. All right. So moving on. All right. Here's something you don't see every day. I sent in the Captain America book in. This is Captain America number 119 from 1969. Falcon, Red Wing, Red Skull, and MODOK appearance in the book. Now, again, guys, from 1969, they always have these bright colors, either white, uh, you saw the yellow, you see bright orange, bright baby blue. This one's a bright purple. You can see that the top ridges is not that smooth. The top looks like it's really rough. Now, the history on this the history on this book here, I bought this is one of the original books that I bought when I first started collecting. If you guys don't know, I collected Captain America as my main title when I first started. And this run was the actually the first run that I ever completed. So I have issue 100 where Captain America, solo title. I believe it was like the last issue was like 400 and something. So this run was the first run I actually completed, and these books here were the first books that I ever went hunting back in the day. So this has been in my possession for got to be like over 30 years. It's been in a long box. Back then, the books were a lot cheaper, so I didn't pay much for this book at all. So again, for this being in my box for so long, and again, I didn't pay much for this. This probably played back in the day. It had to be just a couple of bucks, maybe $10, maybe back then. Captain America titles were really, really cheap. So again, let's go to the tape. See what I could say about this book. So again, 70 to 75. Here's the book. I mean, listen, I'm hoping for 7 7. I mean, listen, I'm hoping probably another personal book of mine, Captain America 119. Uh, you can see the Falcon in the back. Falcon's name is not in the title yet. So Falcon, as you can see, he's not in the red uniform. He's in the original green one when he first started. So again, 70 to 75. All right. So again, there's not gonna be no price on it because this is a very personal book that's in my collection for over 30 years. Price tag is definitely a long time gone. Again, I did not pay much for this book. Like I said, these books back then nobody was buying. These were tons of them you could have just found left and right back then, and it wasn't very expensive. So um, if you guys think I got my seven, you know, and like I said, I didn't pay much for these. If I remember right, going into this, I went to a flea market that was near my house, and the people that was running the flea market actually had a comic book store, which I didn't know. Back then it was tough, but they opened up at a flea market, and that's why I started buying all these books. But they were not expensive whatsoever. So, what do you guys think? Do you think I got the seven? I mean, the top is probably what's going to, but still, I mean, this book is, like I said, in my possession for the longest, and I didn't pay much. So, I think I got my seven. I hope, or 7.5 or something. So, we're gonna find out, man. There you go. And 80 off white to white pages. Y'all, I think I blew it up on that one. I think I did very well off white to white pages. This book, I'm telling you right now, if I remember, I didn't pay much for it. And they had tons of Captain Americas there. Everybody was collecting other stuff, you know. 7-0, they had killed. Well, the first one's the only one that was a drawback so far. But so far, everything after that has been a home run. But this, to me, it's a really big win because of the fact is, like I said, I've had this in my collection for over 30 years. I know where I got my books from. I know at that time I was only paying, you know, not much at all. These books right here were just in regular long boxes. Like this is the type of stuff that back in the days you would just that was just right there. These were not on the wall or anything. This was just like right there in a long box. Nice, great. Thank you so much, Tony. Yeah. So this to me really hits home because of the fact is uh this has been with me for so long, and I'm a big Captain America fan. So an 8.0 for, I'm telling you right now, I probably paid less than $10 back in the days for this. Can you imagine how much this go for? The Captain America. That, I mean, it's not gonna go for a lot more, but it's more than what I paid for. So this is great. All right, I grabbed the things got all mixed up in there. Give me a second. There was a book that I kind of skipped. All right. Let's see. 30 years ago, we were all paying prices that would love to pay. Yes, hell yeah, hell yeah. Tony knows. Tony knows. This is like I said. Black Captain America was when I first started collecting, and I found that flea market store. All right, so I skipped one by accident. There was another Avengers book. This another Avengers book was from the same store of North Carolina. Heroes can't hard fine. 1968, origin of the Vision. Vision joins the Avengers. Again, all white cover. I don't think this is as clean as the other one. I can't really look at the corner. That looks like, I don't know if that looks like a chip at the end. But again, all white cover from 1968 is tough. So let me see what I can find on his book and see what the price was. But so far, you've seen prices 75 and 85 from the store. Oh boy. All right, so there you go, guys. The most probably, did I even share the screen? Did I share it? Did everybody, did I share the screen? Or no? Or you guys only heard it? Somebody type in, did I share that screen or no? Waiting for somebody to type in something. Did you guys see the book or you just heard me talking in the background? Not everybody talk at once. Okay, I shared the screen. Okay. So I took it off. Okay. No problem. So you guys saw it, right? It was $100. So as you can see, I bought 3 books at this store. Lowest price was 75, 85, and 100. All right. So far, the first 2 hit home, but this was the most expensive. Again, because I think maybe this is a key book too. Again, I've been trying to find these books in decent grades for the longest. The only reason why I paid for this amount is because I finally found a book that was decent for a decent price. So that's the only reason why. And again, I got it less from what the cover price was. So again, so you guys think that, again, this one to me, I don't know, because I saw this corner here. Um, Again, it's a white cover. So did I get the 775? But this one kind of hurt because it was 100. But again, to tell you the truth, I've been on the hunt for the Avengers. I've been going to cons and stuff, and some of these books, key books, they're either these are the type of books that probably be on the wall. You're not gonna find in the long boxes because they're all keys. And if you do find them in long boxes, they're in bad shape. And especially white covers like this, it's hard. So let's see if I, did it right. Let's see what happens. Here you go. Off white to white pages. I'll take that. Again, I don't know offhand because I'm not looking at my CLD, but I believe these are all key books. Maybe that's the reason why they judge them up. But again, not one came back a 6 or 7. They all came back 8 or higher. So I think I did very well. And again, I do not have these books. This is against fill-ins for my run for Mighty Avengers. So 1968. I mean, guys, these books are over 50 years old, man. Thank you, thank you. I listen. Don't I started off rough, but I'm coming back strong. Um, I'm happy. I'm happy. I don't know how much these books go for or anything, but um, why this came back in 8.0? Let's find out. This is issue 58. Moisture smear back cover spine crease left bottom of back cover. Let's see. It says a crease. And something about a moisture. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't. They keep saying crease, but I don't. Usually, you could see a crease. You could see the line. You could see an indent off the light. Yeah, I mean, you should be able to see something. I don't see anything. Oh well. I got my grade. Probably looks better than what it is. You know what I'm saying? But probably the best 8.0 looking book. You know what I'm saying? So, listen, I'm doing fine. I'm doing good. All right. Let's see what we got here. I think this next book is I think me and who that talked about it, because who that was on the show when I got these books back, when I got them from pressing, and we talked about this book, and he was like, don't really send it in because it's a really bad shape when I took a look at it. But I said, you know what, it's a very low number, so I'm going to send it in anyway. You know, again, another run that I'm trying to do, try to get a lot of issues, but this one I'm way behind on, but I'm really starting on the low numbers, and it is Daredevil. All right, this is Daredevil number 10, 1965, guys. 1965. So that means this book is about 60 years old. 60 years old. First appearance of Ant-Man and Organizer appearance. So this book's in rough shape. You're gonna see. You could see like on the top. You can see right there. Look how bad that is. All right. You can see the chip right there. You can see a chip right there. So again, me who that says why send it in, it's probably not worth it. But you know what? It's an issue 10 and it's the book 60 years old. I ain't got it. So if I can upgrade, that's fine. You know, I'll be happy with whatever grade. So this one, if I did it right, I think I lowered my expectations on this. So let me see. It is in rough shape. All right. You can see the price tag was $45. You could see it at corners. You could see dog ears. You could see everything here. But what's really gonna be bad is right here. They wrote in the back, light staining back cover, light staining around staples. So rusted staples and back staining in the back. Only reason why I got it is because it is Daredevil number 10. So it's a very low number. You know, this is probably my lowest number on Daredevil. So I figured, with the staining, they're gonna hit it hard. And by the way it looks, I'd be lucky to get a 4. I'm hoping 4 or maybe, I think pretty much I'm going to nail it on a 4 with this book. But the reason why, like I said, it's a very low number. So it is what it is. So not a 7.75, but a 4. But again, with the information that I got, pretty much I'm going to be correct. Okay, so there you go, guys. I'll take this off. So again, you saw the book even said it that it was staining in the back, staining. Oh, my man Scott Farr is in the house at 4 to 4.5. Can't remember what I guessed. Yeah, so I said I was hoping for 4, but again, they hit it hard with staining. So again, it's a low number. You can see the price tag of the book was only $45. Of course, didn't pay $45. I can't remember where I got the book, but by the look of the price tag, it gives me an idea. Hold on, let me go back. That's tough. I really can't tell. That price tag could have been from a lot of different stores. So we got some guesses, 445, and let's see what we got. Oh, we didn't get the 4. We did not get the 4. We got the 3.0 off-white, not even a 3.5. We got the 3.0. Again, I guess the staining, definitely there was a lot of staining in the back. You see all that. Right there. So yeah. But again, I don't have it. It's still my lowest number. And I got a Dead Devil number 10 for 3.0. So it is what it is. You mean like this? Yeah. Yeah. It's okay. Everybody's saying listen, we've seen it. You could see it was in really, really bad shape. I mean, but it is a Dead Devil 10, and the book is 60 years old. What's up, Eddie from the Bat Cave is here. What is going on? Scott for a low copy better than no copy. That's right. So hopefully one day I'll get another Dead Devil 10, a little slight higher grade. But it is what it is. But again, I don't have this book. And it is 60 years old, guys. 60 years old book. Number 10. I mean, it looks, if it wasn't for this in the back, to tell you the truth, if it wasn't for the staining in the back, this would definitely, been a lot higher. So, hey, you can't get them all good, but it's all right. All right, continuing on, guys. Continuing on, we have another Dead Devil book. That is correct, another Dead Devil book. This is issue 50, guys. 1969. 1969. Book number 50 on Dead Devil. It was a 12 center back in the day. Really nothing highlighted. You can see the top right here. You can see like some white. But everything else, no dog, no ticks. Corner looks fine. Corner looks fine. Only the top part, to tell you the truth. Only this part right here is the only thing you can really see. All right, so let's go and see if I can find out anything about this book. Hold on 1 second. Share screen. Like I said, guys, you got to do videos on the books you sent in and make sure you get your books back or they don't damage your books. This book, I believe I picked it up from Hope Chili Town. He does some sales, some decent sales, and he puts a big sticker on them. So as you can see, a different book. That ain't it. I'm all out of order here. Thought I had the book in I don't know what the hell this book is. I got Dead Devil 72. I would have to check. No. I got Dead Devil 60. So again, okay. I don't know. I don't think this was a press book because I'll tell you what happened. There was a book that Erod sent me to that got pressed. But the problem is when I put it in the wrong pile. I put it in the vintage pile, which is this, and it was actually a modern book. So I had it. I couldn't send it in because I already did the paperwork for the modern. So what I did was I took a book that wasn't pressed and I placed it in my the modern or the vintage order. Yeah, I put it in the vintage order because it was I thought it was a vintage, but it was modern. So this book it was not pressed. Was not pressed. That's why you don't see it on the video because it was not pressed. I added this on because I remember I screwed up on the order. Still looks awesome. 8.0, 8.5. All right. Eddie, you want to take a guess? Eddie, you can take a guess if you like. So this book was not pressed. There you go. So you got information. Not pressed. I don't know how much I paid for it. This was added on. And again, guys, if you know me, 775 is what I pay for when I go out for books. So let's see what we got. 8.0. Not only that, I got white pages on it too. 8.0 white pages. 8.0. Who that said 8.0? You got it? You was just close. He was close. He was missed by 0.5. But so book was not pressed. So again, what I can see is the top part there, but let's find out why was it in 8.0. Daredevil 50. So according to this, there's a crease on the top of front cover. I'm guessing this is the crease they're talking about here. Crease on the right bottom of front cover. And then there's a tear with crease on the top of back cover. There's a tear. Okay. If it's a tear, it can't be on the pages that open up. It would have to be a tear like on the side of the staples. So on the top crease in the top front. So I'm guessing this is the crease they're talking about. That's the only thing I can see because I don't see nothing to say beside. Then they're saying there's on the right bottom of front cover. There's another crease. Right bottom. Turn this way. I'm thinking when they saying the creases, I'm thinking that it has to be the bottom, like the corners. I mean, the only thing I could think of because I don't see any creases like running through the page. I'm thinking maybe when they're saying creases, it's got to be like the edges because that's the only thing I see up here. They're saying a crease, and then they're saying there's another crease on the bottom. They really hit me with creases on this order. Everything they're saying is a crease, crease, crease. But this one wasn't pressed. So, and on top of that, they say this one has a tear. Got to be a very small tear. But an 8.0, number 50, I'll take it. It's still in my ballpark. I'm surprised. Usually they hit me with spine express when I do my orders, but right now they hit me with crease, crease, crease. That's what they've been hitting me with. All right, moving on. All right, there's the Dead Devil book right there that we saw earlier. 1969. This is issue 51. Yeah, you can see this one. You can see a little dog here right in the corner, right there. You can see something like right around here. Not as sharp. All right, so let's go to the videotape. All right. Screen. So as you can see, this was only $20, and I paid less, of course. He has it as a fine and a fine plus. This one was a very good, so very good, good to very good, and you can see right here, he put fine to fine plus for $20. Uh, I don't know if it's gonna make a 7.75. Most likely a 6. That's probably turn out because pretty much Daredevil books. That's what I usually get. So and all right, so there you go, guys. The price sticker was only $20 for the book, only $20. So I took a closer look. As you can see, I after take a closer look at the book, I said it's 6. 7.5. Yeah, so I said it's 6, and by the looks of it, listen, if you can get a Daredevil book from 1969, and the price tag was only $20, and then on top of that, you paid less than $20 for the book. I mean, if you're getting a 6, even a 6 out of here for a $20 book, I think you still made out like a bandit. So we're gonna find out. I don't know if Eddie was saying this is a 7.5 or the other book was a 7.5. So let's find out. 5.0. Didn't even make the 6 at 5.0. And the pages were really bad because they're cream to off-white pages. Cream to off-white pages. So yeah. So yeah, you can see the back here. Right there. So yeah, it was really rough for 20, but still paid a Daredevil book from 1969, 5.0, less than $20. So I mean, it is what it is. I mean, for the price. I mean, and the grade for the price. But, it is what it is. You know. So, yeah, so I probably put this book up for sale. Why not? Didn't cost me that much. I know I probably can get a higher grade than that, but I don't know if there's a key book or anything, but okay, that could have edges. Yeah, but there was a couple of little nicks right here. If you I show you the back right here, you can see like little cuts. Yeah. So listen, I can't beat the price. So I know I can get this book in a high grade, but so I could sell this cheap. All right, moving on. We're more than halfway through, guys. Well, you guys can. You're almost there. Let me see. Trying to find out where the hell this book is. All right, I think I found the book. What's up, Psychical Comics? Happy holidays, Merry Christmas to you. Chef, what's going on? Yes, sir. Good evening, man. Nice to have you here. Everybody saying what's up to each other. Let's see what I can find about the next book. So hold on 1 second. Before I share the screen, let's see what book we're talking about, guys. All right, guys. We're getting out to nitty-gritty stuff, man. We got a Fantastic Four book here, guys, from 1967. All right, number 66. Two-part origin of him. Warlock begins. Him does not appear. There you go, guys. Look at this book. Again, tough. It does have like a ink marker. I don't think they affect with that. I think they let that slide. Not bad, not bad. Now you guys know Fantastic Four books hold their values. Hold their values. Oh man, we got a lot of people in here tonight. What's up, Victoria? Merry Christmas, happy holidays to you. Nice to have everybody coming down. Okay, so let's see if I can find about anything about this book. Give me a second. But this is a good choices in here. I should send this one in, right? It's not pressed though, but might as well, right? Fantastic Four.
Yep.
I mean, if you could see how much the price was on that, you could see him or origin and stuff like that. High grade, it says. High grade, it says. Going by them. So you know what? Not pressed. I'm gonna send this one in. All right, so there you go, guys. That was the press book. So let me take this off. So you saw the price tag was $120. That's because this book is not cheap. Eddie says beautiful book. Thank you. Second says got 66 back in the 80 in the 80s for $1 bins. They were dollar bins back. I mean, this book probably was back in the day. I wish everyone here tonight Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to everyone, including their family members, loved ones, and good friends. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to you too, Kenneth. And he's saying, what's up? High grade. Yeah, it says high grade. All right, so this is what I mean when you pay for a book and they telling you it's a high grade. So what do you guys think? Start, guys, go ahead. What do you guys think? Price tag was $128. Of course, the cat doesn't pay what the book says. Always get the deal. So my man Eddie, the Bat Cave, says an 8.0. He says an 8.0, guys. Think he got it? Any other guesses out there? Feel free, guys. Feel free. Fantastic Four books are, let me tell you something, they're hard to get in high grade because unless you got the money, because these are the type of books that you'll see this was like in the wall. I don't know, probably don't know where I got it from, to tell you the truth. And maybe this was a back wall one because as you can see all the information that was on there, that it was a high grade and this, that, and it tells you all the information in there that it was, key issue. So that says 9.0. Okay, we got an 8.0 and a 9.0. So we're gonna find out, man. Let's do that drum roll. Oh, what happened? Booyah. Booyah. I'll take that. This deserves, I think, twice. I think this was a steal. Eddie, so true about the value of FF. Yeah, values of FF do not go down. Says, wow. So 9.0. So for 120, that was the price tag. It said high grade, 9.0. And on top of that, here's the key, guys. White pages on top of that. Now, guys know, a lot of times people like to get the white pages instead of, the grade. I have a FF37 and a 9.0 from $89 bins. Wild. Wow. Congrats on that. Thank you so much, Chef. Says very nice. Yes. 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 And on top of that, you saw the video, right? This book wasn't even pressed. This came back at 9.0 like that. Imagine if I got a press, maybe I would have got a little higher. So, but again, key book, FF run. Another run that I'm trying to get. I don't know if I'm gonna do it from 1 to the last issue. So you saw me with Captain America. You see me that I collected 100 where it was a solo title for Captain America to the end. I got all that. I completed that, my first title that I ever finished, which was, when I first started. I'm working on the Avengers. I'm working on the Fantastic Four Volume 1. I'm also working on the Iron Man 1 to the last issue. So a lot of work that I put into this. Thank you, Brooklyn Borns here. So 9.0, another filling run. So I so far, yeah, two misses, but one was predictable. But so far, the grades I'm getting on these key books, and you see the prices, they're a little higher, so I'm getting a little higher grade, so it kind of balances out. All right, got another book. Let me see. I can't find the thing for this one. So let's continue on. All right, we got another FF book here, guys. This is issue 88, and it says Mole Man appearance in the book. All right, guys. This is again a white cover. Fantastic Four. Now you guys know these type of titles. Um, People pick up. You don't see very often. Everybody's got the good grades, and they keep them. This is a white cover. It doesn't look that white, because it's a white cover. It looks a little uh dark, a little brownish, I think, in my eyes. So again, I don't have any information on this book. I maybe this was one to add it in. But do you think this book was 7075? I got no information. I don't think I pressed this, so I have no idea. So Eddie said it's at least a 7. All right, so at least he's in the ballpark of what I got. Anybody else wants to take a gander? Again, FF books are tough to get, man. I'm actually doing pretty good on FF. I believe I got like issue 80 to the end. So I completed that from 80 to the end. So I'm working my way from 80 down to completing the FF. I mean, I'm not gonna get like FF1 and 2. I mean, that's probably out of my reach, but I'm gonna give it a good shot. But at least I'm down to like 80. Going down. I mean, I got all the issues in between, but I got from 80 all the way to the last issue complete. So I'm doing pretty good on that. So we got one person said 7. So anybody else could drop the number there. So we're gonna do the drum roll. 80. 80. Okay. So higher than a 7. Because it says his lowest is number 3. Oh, wow. Is it graded or is it raw? And if it is raw or graded, what grade do you think it is? Now, the only bad thing about this 8.0 is the page quality. It is cream to off-white pages. Mm, 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 mm. That is good. Grade's right, but the page quality is cream. Wow. That kind of hurts a little bit, you know? Yeah. But I could probably upgrade this one. I don't think it's very expensive. I don't know if it's a key book. I mean, I'll look it up, but eventually this probably go to sale one day. Bought raw back in the 80s, and it came back. Oh, so it did get graded. It came back a 4-ish. Okay. So yeah, I mean, for a that low number, a number 3, I would accept it. Yeah, I would accept the lower number. I would go the lower grade. I would go because I know it's going to cost more, and a lower grade is acceptable for me. So yeah, if I had an FF3 and if I had a 4-ish, yeah, I'll be happy with this. But this one, I'm probably gonna have to see if I can find a higher grade with a different page quality. So one day this might go on sale. So this one's like, okay, Okay, guys, we're almost done. We're almost done. Got 2 books left. Then we'll go through the whole thing. All right. And I believe this one should be on the video. If I can find it. Where the hell are you? You know, the funny thing is, oh, wait a minute. There was a video in a Fantastic Four. Hold on here. There was a video of Fantastic Four on the one I just did. Let's see what I said about it. Give me a second. I thought I didn't have it. It's so beautiful with these Mylars. All right. Fantastic Four. I don't know where I got it. No price tag. 7075. I can't wait. So there you go, guys. No price tag. 7075. So it came back in 80. So that's a win. So there you go. So let's see if I can find out where the hell the rest of the books are. All right, it's coming up. All right, let's share the screen. Here we go. So, before I show the screen, I should show you the book, guys. So the next book up is Marvel Team Ups, guys. Marvel Team Ups. This is issue number 3. Came out in 1972. Human Torch, Morbius, and the Fantastic Four appearance in the book, guys. In the book. This book is just like my Captain America. This book has been in my collection for over 30 years. The Marvel Team Ups run I completed. I have number 1 to 150. Like I said, back in the days, I collected titles and I completed runs. Marvel 2-in-1 was one of the titles that I went out, which they had tons back in the days. You could find this anywhere, and it was easy to complete. And I completed it, and now I'm grading the Marvel Team Ups. I think this was a great, awesome series. I love the stories. The Marvel Team Ups. I think it was really awesome. The Thing had one with Marvel 2-in-1, which is almost the same thing. That one was from 1 to 100. I completed that one also. I only got one book graded that one, which is just the number 1. So let's see. Like I said, also bought an FF5 Raw back in the 80s and came back at 3.5. Okay. See, now, yeah, 3.5 would have been good, but if I'm gonna go that low, I would try to like get across the board an even number. So if I had a FF3 as a 4.0, then I would like to get my FF5 as a 4.0 just to have it across the board. 3.5 is close. I don't know if you want to crack it and press it or whatever, or maybe go for 4 and get rid of the 3.5. That's my opinion, but that would have been me. That's how I would have rolled. Third Mobius is still have mine raw. Okay. Nice high grade 2. Eddie, I have that. I completed my collection this year. Oh, the Marvel 2, the Team Up. Yeah. Easy runs, only 150 issues. So I started grading the low numbers. I mean, I do have a couple of high numbers. But another thing about this book is this book has been in my collection for over 30 years. I didn't pay much for this book back in the days. You could have got this book in the long boxes. Now you'll probably see high grades in the back shelf. Got both of those runs completed in the 80s. Yes, the Marvel 2-in-1s and the Team Ups I got completed. But I love the stories in this. So again, this is a personal book that it's been in my collection, guys. It's been in my collection for over 30 years. 30 years. 30 years. Yeah, I lost some of mine when I was young. Yeah, I can't even tell you how much of the Amazing Spider-Man run that I've collected. And I'm talking about the 25-cent covers that were coming off the shelf. I bought them like when they were actually coming off. I was getting like cover price. And a lot of those books were key books, and I have no idea what happened to Amazing Spider-Man. I have no idea. When I was a kid, beat the hell out of me. So what do you guys think about this book? Take a guess. Guys, this book has been in my collection for 30 years. Oh, let me see about the pricing. Give me a second. Again, I'm not gonna know about the price on this because these have been so long. So I forgot where I got these also. I believe I don't know if this is for my personal stash to tell you the truth, because I know I have these books. So I think these are my personal stash books. So I decided to get Marvel Team Up #3. Spider-Man teams up with the Human Torch against Morbius. All right. 775. If this is my original book, I had this for so long. So there you go, guys. Yeah, it is my original book. It is 30 years. This is hits home. So if I get a 775 for this book, and I'm talking about I paid just a couple of bucks back in the days that you can get these. So we got some gradings already. We got an 8.0 from Eddie. We got an 8.5 from Zazala. So let's find out, man. I know. Yes, this is what I'm talking about. Oh. Oh, this is awesome. Off white to white pages. Imagine if this thing would have been white pages. Oh my god. That's crazy. Not bad. For something that's been in my collection for over 30 years. My own personal book that I bought years ago for a couple of bucks. 20 center, 9.0, another home run, man. This unboxing so far is on the good side. Mostly it's on the good side. Usually I don't get a lot of decent ones, but you know. Yes, that's sweet. Thank you so much, Eddie. Yes, yes. So we got one more slab to go. One last slab. Let's see what it is. All right. Another Marvel team ups. #4. Again, my personal collection. This book came out in 1972. Of course, it's X-Men and Morbius appearance again. Now you can see this is a black border. So looks like there's something right there, right under the M. You could see, looks like it look a tear. All right. So again, I didn't pay much for this. Eddie says FF37 back in '99. I had a 40-ish year wild. Not quite sure. 9.0. I would say a 9. I don't know, guys. With that tear right there, I wouldn't go with a 9. And you could see right there, looks like you can see the spine is white. So they're gonna that spine stress. You can see the staple with 2 ticks. So with a closer look, guys, I don't think this is a 9. You guys want to change your guesses by a closer look. Again, this is a black border type book, so it's gonna be tough. Um, so let's see. He says, okay, that tear makes it an 8, 7. All right. So let me see. He can't type. It's okay. It's all right. I get the same thing when I go on my phone and this stupid thing, you know, fixes it up. Let me see here. So not only that, I decided to get #4 out of my stash. Spider-Man teams up with the X-Men. All right. Again, 7.75 personal book. Again, these books are tough because this has the black borders all the way around. You could see the ticks and everything. Yeah, this. I mean, listen, I'm hoping for 7.7. That's what it looks like to me, you know. And I had these books in so long. All right, so there you go, guys. Again, 7.75 has ticks, black border, tough. Again, this book has been in my collection for over 30 years. I didn't pay much for it. Great cover though, awesome cover. You got Angel, you got Iceman there. You could see Cyclops is there, and I believe is that Marvel Girl, I believe. Yeah, well, so let's see. 7-5. 7-5. I figured as much. But here's the kicker, guys. White pages. White pages. So again, it's the outside was banged up because of the black borders, but because it was white pages, again, awesome, awesome, awesome. Kept it in great. Uh, you know, that's crazy. John Kane cover. Let's see. Yeah, it is a Jill Kincaid and a Frank Ganosia cover. So it's two people that worked on the cover, but Gil Kane is one of them. Gil Kane also and Steve Mitchell did the art, and Jerry Conway did the story. So a lot of people was on this book. Yeah. So yeah, I would say the reason why you got the 7.5 is because of the tears and the ticks. I can look it up and pretty much I probably will be right. It is a 7.5 because spine, stress, lines, crease, bottom, front cover. So there you go, guys. So yeah, 7.5. Again, this hits home because this book's with me for over 30 years. Personal, really personal. One of the collections. This is a classic Marvel Team Ups book. Again, back in the days, you could have got these books for a couple of dollars. I'm not, pulling your leg. These books, I'm talking about, this came about in 1972. So imagine late 70s, uh, 80, early 80s. These books were not expensive. And they're still not really expensive. Listen, guys, I have to go. Take care. Merry Christmas and thank you for sharing. Thank you, Eddie, for coming down. Don't forget to hit the like button, guys. Also, I'm doing an auction this coming Saturday. A lot of slabs. Please come take a look. You never know. Might pick something up. So 7.5 white pages, man. Let me tell you something. I've been getting lucky a lot of times with white pages on a lot of books. So yeah. So let's go through what I got. So 7.5 Marvel Team Ups number 4, 7.5 white pages. That's good. Marvel Team Ups number 3, 9.0 off the white pages. Fantastic Four 88 8.0, even though it's cream no white pages, but I did get my grade. Fantastic Four 66 9.0 white pages. All right. Daredevil 51 cream off the white pages, a 5.0. That's all right. Daredevil 50 8.0 white pages. Daredevil 10 3.0 off white. So kind of knew this one was going to be like that, but I think the 3.0 because it's a low number. Captain America 119 8.0 off white to white pages, a book that's been in my collection for over 30 years. Avengers 53 9.0 off white pages. Avengers 58 8.0 off white pages. Avengers 52 8.0 off white pages. And Amazing Spider-Man 71 off-white to white pages 6.0. That's my haul. That's what I got. That's what came in. So as you can see, pretty much it came out pretty well. So eventually, a couple of these slabs eventually will go on sale. Again, I got the auction coming up this Saturday. I got a lot of books, and I will have other people on there. So even if I get a lot of people, and I'll have them on, but I'll probably still continue on because I really need to go through all these slabs and books that I got. I was gonna find. Let me see. This book will be up for sale. Amazing Spider-Man 92 7.0. Daredevil 26 4.5. That's gonna go up for sale. I got Avengers 80 6.0. I got a Marvel Team Ups number 30 6.5. This is the old original cases. Marvel Team Ups number 29 8.5. Again, another old case. I just got tons of stuff in there. Another Amazing Spider-Man number 98 off-white to white pages of 4.0. I got Battle of the Planets number 1, Campbell cover 8.5 white pages. So again, there's a lot of stuff in here. I even got some deceased books, signed books. This is Deceased number 1, signed by Greg Capullo, 9.6 white pages. So I got like a whole lot of stuff here. So that's just a little bit of the stuff that I'm selling. That will be going up for sale. Hopefully, I get a decent crowd that I can, sell these. I got like a lot of stuff, as you can see. But I'm gonna try something different, guys. When I do my auction this Saturday, what I'm gonna do is you're gonna see the slab that you see me coming up. I'm gonna put it up, and I'm not gonna put a price on it. I'm not gonna price on it. And if anybody wants to put a price on the slab, a decent price, okay, not like a $5, $10 thing. Yeah, I'm talking about a decent price. That person has a chance. If the price is decent, I might just say, all right, you'll have it for that price. And if I think the price is like just about so, then I might just put a timer on it for like 2 minutes and do like a little bidding thing. And so you still have a chance of getting for that price after like 2 minutes. If nobody bids on it, you get it anyway at the price. So I'm trying to do a little ways where I'm giving you guys an opportunity to the first person who gives me a decent price on it, and I'll think about it. But if you see the price and you're thinking that your price, you'll probably go like $5 more. Like if the person bids like 40 and you bid 45 or whatever, then I could just put it at the auction, at whatever price it is at 45. So I'm gonna do that. How much is that going for slabs? What do you mean? You talking about to get a book slabbed or selling it slab? Your question. Because getting a book slabbed at CGC, it depends. The modern and vintage, the two different prices. The vintage ones from 1975 or older, they charge you more. The moderns, they charge you less. Again, also you've seen the sign books. The sign books, that's even more because you have to pay the artist to sign it and to get engraved. So it's those a lot more. But again, I'm just gonna put a book up. Let's say like I'll just do this. I'm like, all right, I'm putting up an Amazing Spider-Man 71 6.0. See if anybody, throws a decent price, guys. When I say decent, come on. Don't lowball, like don't say $5, don't say $10. You know what I'm saying? You know this book's is a little, but a decent price. So if the person says, "All right, I'll take that book for like $40," I'll think about it. It says, you either have it for $40 or I'll put like a 2-minute timer and start it at $40. So you get a shot, to get it at $40. So unless you give me a real decent, awesome price on it, then I'll just say, all right, well, you got it for that price. So I'm letting you guys, you know, uh, put a price on it. So I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna do it that way. I just want to go through it. Oh, come on, guys, let the big cat keep his shirt. Yeah. So that's what I'm gonna do on my last year, because the reason why is I know it's Christmas time. I know everybody's broke. Okay. I know a lot of people don't have no money. So again, I'm trying to do the best price I can. And again, if you give me a decent price, I'll consider it. You know what I'm saying? And you guys can walk away with some slabs. Now, if you're not a slab person, you're a raw book person, guys, you can always crack the damn slab and keep the ball. You can keep the book raw, you know. But again, I can fit 3 slabs per box, guys. So you save on shipping if you get 3 slabs. That's how many slabs I can fit in one box. Shipping costs priority, which I do, is $20. If the price has gone up, that's out of my hands. I can't do anything about that. So yeah. So like I said, I got a whole box here. I'm gonna go through the whole thing that night. Even though I'm gonna have other sales, I'm just gonna keep rolling with it, and hopefully I can get rid of. I'm trying to get rid of all of them, to tell you the truth. I'm trying to get rid of the whole stack I got here. Like I said, I got a couple of deceased books in there that are signed books to get rid of. Uh, you know, and like I said, first come that throws a decent bid in there, they might walk away with that. If the price is right, I'm just gonna say, all right, take it. So don't hold back. Don't, if you want to pull the trigger, pull the trigger. It says, hey, but again, if you give me a decent price and I'm thinking about it and somebody else outbids you, of course I have to go with the high bid, just the way it goes. But you can still bid back. I'll just do the auction after that. But I'm looking to get rid of a lot of stuff. So hopefully you guys come down 8 o'clock this Saturday. Uh, I'm always trying to find time to do my auctions. I'm gonna try to pull out some raw books too that I have here. I got some raw books there, which I'm gonna put together. Like I'm gonna be doing like 4 or 5 raw books together, like packages. And to tell you the truth, I'm just gonna start all those books like that, auction wise. I'm just gonna start them at $1. Yeah, that's right. You heard me right. I'm putting like 4 or 5 books together, starting at $1. Um, for that, for like 8 books, I think it's like $11 or $12 to ship in a Gemini or something like that. I think. But if you go over that amount of books, then it goes into a medium priority box. That's the same price as like the flat box. It's $20, but that box can hold about 30 30 books, 35 books or something like that. So it could hold a lot more books, raw books. We got comics and culture. Feliz Navidad, Gatito. What's up, man? Feliz Navidad to you too. Yeah, so that's my haul. Again, guys, I'm gonna try something different this auction this Saturday. I'm gonna put a slab up. If somebody gives me a decent price, I'll think about it real quick. And if the price is good enough, I'll just say you got it. And if it's close enough, like I said, I'll just throw like a 2-minute clock auction wise. You can still probably win it at that decent price. But again, guys, listen to what I tell you. Decent price. So don't be saying, oh, $5, $10. No. Come on. Decent price. And you could be walking away with a whole bunch of slabs. I'm really looking to going through everything I got down here. to give out. Listen, if you're looking for a deal from me, from the slabs that I'm giving you, trust me, you don't want to miss out. You don't want to miss out because I will be giving some deals. All right. And again, guys, if you're a raw bulk type person, just buy the slab, crack it out, keep it raw, whatever, you know, and that's it, guys. I thank you guys so much. Enjoy your holidays. Be careful. I actually have to work the next 3 days, so I will not be here. I will be working Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. At least I'm off, but I'd rather have Christmas. But somebody has to work. Scott, you didn't let me know if. Let me know when you finally know if you're going to Little Giants. Okay. Uh, and that's it, guys. Thank you guys so much. Enjoy your holidays. And where's my man? I can't even find it. What the hell just happened? This is not good. Oh, oh, why is that like that? This is weird. Oh, okay. I can for some reason I can't move the thing on the side. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much. Hit the like button. If you want to join my channel, please do so. And that's it, man. Like I always say, the cat is out. Peace, happy holidays, and Merry Christmas.